Turning now to Massachusetts, where a jury has been seated in the retrial of Karen Reed.
Well, the defense team is very optimistic, and they say that they believe that these 18 people that are going to hear the case will be fair. They were all smiles when they left just moments ago down the courthouse steps here in Dedham, Massachusetts, after a jury has now been seated after 10 days of jury selection in this retrial for Karen Reed. Over 3 weeks of this process. Here's how it played out. 18 jurors have been seated. The split is 9 and 9. That includes 9 men and 9 women. We expect opening statements to be a week from today on next Tuesday. And also we expect another motions hearing, which will be tomorrow here at the courthouse in Dedham, Massachusetts. Remember, everyone is under gag order right now, but just a few moments ago after this jury was seated, I met up with Karen Reed on the courthouse steps along with the other media, and here's what she shared with us. Karen, how do you feel about the jury being seated? Karen, how do you feel about the jury being seated?
Stay. I'm pleased. We're loaded for bear, ready to get the show on the road, and we're happy with the whole process today.
Karen,
last 2 weeks.
How do you feel about Hank Brennan planning to use your interviews in his opening statement?
Come at me.
That's what your dad
You sound like your dad.
I may have seen it. I would not have said anything that I wouldn't say again.
Are you
Would you
pleased?
like to have more time than openings Tuesday? Did you guys are originally hoping to get more time?
We're ready right now.
Are you
happy with these jurors, these 9 men and 9
Very
women?
pleased,
You've seen
absolutely.
them
Yep,
up close,
and I
what do
believe
you think
they're
about them?
truthful, and they were questioned thoroughly. So I have confidence in that.
How will you be spending the weekend?
Do you think you might testify this time?
There'll be no comment. Are you feeling
there.
confident about your case?
Always.
And with a no comment there, you saw David Yannetti and Alan Jackson usher this defendant away. Remember, she's the only one that's not under a gag order at this point in time, so she's the only one that can talk about the case. Can you feed that as soon as possible? Thank you.
Update the network.
Is Jim working?
You may not have caught it at the end period. Someone asked.
Hey, you want to take me?
I put myself in a very precarious physical position.
Half of what it used to be. We
Yeah,
used to follow her the whole time to the car.
They asked us not to, so I was like, whatever.
As long as we come down and talk like that, that would be perfect. Let me know when I can power down. Let me know what you need.
Gosh, haven't seen that number in a while. There's no one else to get, no one else to get, right?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That's the meeting.
My first day here. That's what I thought. All right, very
The
good.
father sometimes here.
Okay.
He'll say a couple things. I don't think he was here.
Okay.
There's Turtleboy, who's kind of popular too.
No, I don't. I'd rather not.
Like, and
I
we've
just-
already, I think everybody's had enough of
No,
him.
I don't care. Please, I'm done.
Copy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut so we can.
Okay.
This is going to be a very different trial from day one, from the get-go. And we also know that there's going to be different attorneys that are going to be delivering those statements to the 18 in the box that are going to be hearing it. That includes Alan Jackson will be delivering for the defense, and Special Prosecutor Hank Brennan, who wasn't on the case last year and newly appointed. He's going to be delivering those opening statements, and now we know.
Canton police car. It's running right now. Courage, professionalism, dedication. Canton Police. What do you think of that, guys? Guys, we're here at Canton Town Hall. Got a Canton police car out front, just running. I'm here to hand deliver a public records request I already turned into with the email. It's for all town traffic lights, traffic cameras, video footage from the 18th. This is when I was accused by a selectman's son of following him around while he was literally following me around. Get a camera here. I think that's a camera up on top of that light over there. Plenty of cameras throughout the town. We got cameras on the library too, as a lot of you guys know. I'm gonna go to Canton PD and do the same thing after this. I want to know where this person is. This car's been running. Oh, there he is. There you go. How you doing? Good. How are you? Are you supposed to have your body cam on?
What's that?
Are you supposed to have your body cam on?
I was in a private.
You're in a private meeting? Should probably have it on just in case anything goes on in between there and the private meeting. I'm gonna do this while I go to my car, but I'm not close to it yet, so I'm gonna go to it. Because now they all have an eye out for my car. 70s American car. So guys, I guess I only have two more trips here to Canton. Well, one more after this, and then the fourth time it's arrestable. Fourth time visiting Canton. This is what Officer Chin said of the Canton Police Department. This is the type of shit you gotta do to be secret squirrel. Make sure they don't get your information. They probably already have it, but that's one thing I want to bring up is they told Chris and Colin that they could FOIA request the information and get my the police report and get my personal information to find out who I am. That's a little fucked up. So you can just accuse someone of something, get their information into a police report, and then find out who they are, where they live, what kind of car they drive, all that shit. It doesn't seem, that's not really how the law works. Is this Colin right here? No. There's a lot of Jeeps in this town, guys. There's a lot of fucking Jeeps in this town. Is that him right there? Yeah, it is. That's him right there. There he goes. What do you know? Am I being followed again, guys? Should I go report me being followed? He just drove by again. Who's being followed? Who's being followed right now? And last time. You guys ready there? Canton PD? I'm sure some of you guys are watching. So this is what I did. I walked by. He was parked right there. I paid him no mind. Walked back here, document where the cameras are at. That's one of the things I like to do. This is the back parking lot that Higgins came when he was shit-faced to go move cars around. Can't go beyond this sign here. But this is the parking lot that Higgins came to move cars around that night. It's not that big at all. Don't really understand why he would. You can see there's a camera right on the corner facing the back parking lot right there. There's another one right here. I'm gonna get those. That's what this records request is for that day, because Chris Albert followed me as well. He came through here when I walked out of Canton PD, and he went right through, right beyond the authorized personnel, looped around, and came out the one-way exit on the other side. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Here we go. How you doing? Good. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Lieutenant Lank, Lank.
Oh,
27.
Lank. I recognize that name from somewhere.
827.
827. I just want to turn this public records over hand it to you guys to make sure you received it.
Okay.
I did email it already. I know that the cameras here, they loop over after 30 days, so I want to make sure the footage that I'm asking for gets saved.
Okay.
So that's why I want to hand it and make sure you guys received it before the 30 days pass.
Okay.
So,
Make sure she gets it.
all right, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lieutenant, actually, you might have an answer for me. I got a question. Yeah, I got a question. So on March 18th, Officer Chin took a police report from Colin Albert and Chris Albert.
Okay.
I got the body cam footage. They totally redacted Chris Albert's face and Colin Albert's face. Chris Albert is a public official, so his shouldn't be redacted. So that and a bunch of statements were redacted.
Okay.
Is what's his name? So Savasi? Is he here right now? He's not. Because I have filed a public records appeal with the Secretary of State. But I wanted to see if I could maybe get some more clarification of why his face was redacted. I understand there's an exemption act for privacy for witnesses and so on, so they're not afraid to come forward.
Yeah.
But he's a public official.
Yeah.
So he should, especially when he's.
You have to go direct to Deputy Chief Cheryl on that. She handles all the public records requests.
Okay.
So that's who you'd want to talk to today.
Okay, and is she here?
She's not in right now.
She's not either.
Take a message if you want.
All right, I'll email her, I guess. They'll get the appeal anyway. But like I said, I'm here dropping that off. I figured I'd see if I could get some sort of clarification of why.
I don't want to give you bad information because I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. And when did you guys get the body cams?
I believe it was October or November
October, November last year?
of last year.
Last year, okay. Yeah, and also Michael Chin, you're one of his supervising officers, I'm guessing, because you're a lieutenant. He had told them that they could FOIA the police report to get my information. That's a little suspect. That's getting on, like, I know this has been floated around a lot here in Canton, intimidation type, you know.
I haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
But if they want to FOIA a report, they can FOIA a report.
Yeah, but
I didn't see the video, so I'm not really.
yes. So Michael Chin, Michael Chin, is that his name? Yeah. So he had said that there was no crime committed. He went to the supervisor. They said no crime was committed. So therefore, my personal information, if you guys found it out, which I'm sure you did, because I got a pretty big channel. So my personal information shouldn't be added to any police report if no crime was committed, and I didn't give any information. So from what I have received so far with the police report, I haven't been identified or anything. But now that I've published the video, I've done public records through my channel's email, I'm pretty sure you guys have identified who I am now. So,
I'm not sure.
okay.
I don't know who you are. But
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. All right, because that day I was accused of following Colin Albert around town when I was only here to document the waterfall, where it is. I'm from North Shore, so I don't know the area, so I wanted to kind of get acquainted with what's going on with the Karen Reed case. So I went.
Sir, let me just stop you. Is there something else I can get for you? Because I have other stuff that I got to do right now.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you need from me today?
Well, I was the one being followed around, not Colin.
Okay.
So I was wondering, how do we go about that?
Well, there was a report taken.
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
So
So should I file a report because I was followed around, or
didn't you already come in here and speak with somebody?
not about that? I didn't know that they were accusing me of following them around like that and like trying to.
So why don't you leave your info? I can have Officer Chin call you back. And
I can email him. I got his email address, so
Okay, so why don't you go through Officer Chin, since there's already a report on that day.
okay.
You can try to help you out.
All right, because he was trying to say, like, we can maybe get me for stalking, we can maybe get me for harassment, HPO orders. He is going on about all this stuff. And it was going off a hearsay of somebody that's paranoid because what he may or may not have done in a murder case. So I'm just curious, like, are people like me not allowed in Canton? And he said, like, if I come back for a fourth time, that's an arrestable offense. So I'm wondering, do I have one more time?
Answer for him, so why don't you
But-
go direct?
But you're a supervising
I
officer.
understand.
So
I don't really know much about it, so if you want to go direct with him, you can do that. If you want to file a separate report, you can do that.
I guess my question is it an arrestable offense for me to come back a fourth time to Canton and film and document what's going on in Canton?
You're in a public place, you can film whatever you want.
Okay, because I don't want to be hemmed up for witness intimidation and all this bullshit that has been going on. So,
You're in a public place, you can film.
all right. Thank you. All right, guys, that was Lieutenant Lank. See if we got any followings going on here. He didn't want any part of that. He didn't want any part of that conversation. He was trying to get out as polite as possible, but he was trying to get the hell out of there. You guys want to come out here one night or for a couple days or whatever? Let's get some pressure on these guys and just let them know they're being watched by us, watching the watchers, you know, policing the police, and let them know that the world is watching. And Canton police car right by my car. Good thing I left my fucking thing running. Canton police car. I can't zoom in. Canton police car by my car. Here we go, guys. Here we fucking go. Another Jeep. I don't think that's him. A lot of fucking Jeeps out here. Canton PD was just at my car. It's gonna take him a while to pull around. There he is right here. Fucking scumbag. Fucking retaliating right here. Hi. Yeah, you get marked information, you piece of shit. 1440. Look at the McAlbert's got these fucking guys by the balls, kid. They want to find out who I am. There he goes, pulling in. See what sergeant we have there. This is all they need to do is get me fucking amped up like this and start targeting me. Because I came out here to fucking document what was going on. Get a first person perspective of where all the restaurants were and all that shit. Haven't heard one thing coming over the radio because they know I got a scanner. I'm sure that's why. They're probably all texting each other and shit. Who is in that fucking car right there? Car number 1440. Let me guess, it's that fucking asshole that I saw here. And then if you haven't seen the video, it's Losif Crum. He got confronted in front of 34 Fairview, and they called him by first name, trying to be assholes, giving out his personal information. They're not allowed to use the CGIS system to get your personal information just because they want it. They have to use it for legal reasons. Right here. Patrol supervisor. $682. I'm not behind the sign. The sign's right there. They can fuck all the way off. Well, just when we thought we were done, guys. Here he is, Sergeant.
Hi, sir.
Hey, what's up? Why are you shaking, Sergeant Good?
Shake, bud.
Yeah, you are. What do you got withdrawals, bro?
What can I help you with?
What were you just doing at my car?
Checking on a car
For what?
parked in a cemetery in the back lot.
Oh my God. A public cemetery.
Shut off your camera quicker.
Huh?
Shut off your camera quicker.
Shut off my camera quicker? What do you mean shut off my camera? What do you mean shut it off?
Shut it off. You don't want to know where you've been parked.
What?
You heard me.
Oh, so you're watching me live, huh?
Maybe someone told us.
Oh, maybe. Who, the Alberts?
No.
Oh, no way, huh?
You want a request?
Did you have that running when you were at my camera, at my car?
Sure.
You did? Sure, or you just being a fucking smartass?
Public request.
Dude, are you on drugs?
You?
You got dark fucking spots under your eyes and you're shaking, dude.
Go ahead.
Even your fucking face is shaking.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, why are you targeting people for coming in here to... What are you doing?
Want to fill out a FOIA request? Other than that, I have nothing else to say to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Great talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah. Targeting people because they're filming in fucking Canton. Go ahead, take that. I don't want it. You obviously do fucking care because you were just at my car. Fucking getting my personal information for no fucking reason. No legal reason. You can't use the seizure system because you just want to. You have to fucking actually be investigating a crime or something with some sort of probable cause of a crime. Okay? All right. You guys fucking target me. It's going to be a bad fucking day because there's going to be a lot of people in this fucking town keeping an eye on you guys. Okay, sure. Yeah, you guys are above the law. Qualified immunity is great, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Fucking real piece of shit you are. Sergeant Good. You're no fucking good, dude. What was your badge number?
1355.
1350. Like a fucking leak.
Anything else?
No. All right. Get back to work. Yeah, you're dismissed, bro. Are you being unbecoming of an officer right now? Are you becoming of an officer right now? How? Are you being condescending towards me? It's against your policy, yeah. So, guys, if you guys want to give a call to the Canton Police Department, I would say don't. But you have every right to redress your grievances with Canton PD. So if someone's in the chat and ends up sharing their number and having them get some phone calls about Sergeant Good's piece of shit behavior, then that's well within your First Amendment right to redress your grievances with Canton Police Department. One of the most crooked, corrupt fucking police departments in all of Massachusetts. Did a shit job with Sandra Birchmore's murder, did a shit job with another officer's murder, John O'Keefe, and just did a shit job in general. But you got Sergeant Good back here shaking like a fucking leaf with dark fucking marks under his eyes like he's on drugs. Hey, do you guys have dash cams too?
We do.
You do? And that was running when you were over by my car?
I don't believe so.
Just your body cam? Oh, you told me it was. Oh, you're a fucking liar. What do you know? Canton PD lying. Shouldn't you be activating your body cam when you're doing an investigation? Oh, that's weird. Canton Police Department. It's good as body cam running still. He wasn't running his body cam when he was at my car, though. Good thing my dash cam was running at my car. That's a good thing. See if he might have illegally opened my doors because my dash cam was running, so. Sergeant No Good. He's the fucking patrol supervisor, too. Michael Chin said to Colin and Chris that it's very important to document. Document so you can prove what you're saying. Well, it's a good thing I document.
A smart strategy to be as vocal and as available to the media as she has been. Even as she leaves the courtroom every day now, she's talking to John, talking to Melody. The problem is that those statements will be used against her. The party's own statements in Massachusetts and under the federal rules of evidence are admissible if the adversary wants to put them in, and they will. So it's not hearsay by definition. And the interesting part of it then will be, will they, her side, try to introduce some of the other portions of those out-of-court statements? They will argue to put it into context. There's a rule of completeness that says, well, if one side puts in a portion of the information, shouldn't the other side, in fairness, be allowed to introduce others? And they will very well may try to introduce information, one of the key pieces being, at some point, she says, I saw John go in the house. She would be the only person that puts him inside the house. So that'll be an interesting battle here.
I sat for 8 hours over 2 days, so they certainly have lots and lots of video.
No doubt. Yeah. All right. As we wait for opening statements to begin, we did get an interesting payroll document we'd like to share with our audience. Take a look at this. The trial hasn't even started yet, but Hank Brennan, the special prosecutor for the Commonwealth, has already racked up nearly $250,000 in costs to the taxpayer. So I want to ask you both about this. Michael, first to you. Is this good value for money when it comes to just the legal aspect. And Sue, is there any potential political fallout around this? Because, of course, this was the decision of an elected official.
It is good value. I forget what his hourly rate is under the contract, but it's well below what he would be charging to a private client in a case of murder. So they're getting good value. The problem is there's a ton of hours involved in this case. We're far from done. That number's likely going to double before we're done.
I think you're probably right.
And so it's hard to tell the public that we're getting value at $250,000 or $500,000.
Well, speak of the politics of this.
Yeah, so the money's in the budget. DA Morrissey's in charge of the budget. He can spend it the way that he wants. The question will be for voters, right, in Norfolk County. Was this the best decision to hire Hank Brennan? Was it the best decision to charge Karen with murder? Was it the best decision to retry her and charge her again with murder? We're not going to know the answer to that until voters go to the polls or until we have a conclusion to this race. I mean, I spoke to so many people during the first trial outside who didn't understand that they voted for district attorney. Right? They didn't think of it as an elected office. They don't live and breathe it like we do.
Right.
And the thought that they could fire someone based on who they prosecuted or how they prosecuted, these are your tax dollars, right? And Norfolk County voters are going to have to decide if it was best spent that way.
They all know who the elected official for DA is in Norfolk County now.